Hello, I'm Steve Shaw, National Coordinator of Football Officials and Secretary of Rules Editor for the NCAA. And today we're continuing our series of training videos for 2026, and we're going to be focused on targeting. Now, the targeting rule has helped change player behavior in terms of use of the helmet. And our targeting fouls have declined year over year since 2020. And that's a compliment to our players and to our coaches that are teaching the technique. And it's our most important player safety rule. So as officials, we have to be very good in managing targeting. Now, as a reminder, we do have a rule change in terms of targeting for 2026. It's an experimental rule. And now there will be no carryover disqualification for second half targeting fouls. But multiple targeting fouls, that rule has been bolstered. So now if a player commits a second targeting foul within a season, not only are they disqualified for that game, but they'll miss the first half of the next game. And if they get a third targeting foul in the same season, then they'll be disqualified for that game and they'll be suspended for the entire next game. Now, we only had 6 players with multiple targeting fouls in 2025. So the players are doing a great job there. But again, we have to be ready to make the call when targeting is there. With that, let's get on into our video.
We start our video with a 2-play vignette. In this first play, we see that the quarterback, he rolls to the right, he throws, and there's heavy pressure. And as we go back and take a look at the replays, we see the defender, he goes up with his arms to block the pass, but we also see that he brings his head forward, leads with the head, and attacks, makes forcible contact to the defenseless quarterback's head. So all 3 elements are here for targeting: a defenseless player, forcible contact to the head or neck area, and a clear indicator of targeting. Now, notable here from the field, we would want roughing the passer with targeting. That's so important that we get that roughing the passer component in on this play. Now, the second play of our vignette, the quarterback drops back and an outside backer blitzes, and there's strong contact to the quarterback. And as we go back and take a look at this contact, the quarterback is defenseless. The contact is high to the head, but the defender, he keeps his head up. He's not leading with the head, and really there's no indicator here. So because that you can't confirm the indicator, this is not targeting. Now, a similar note to the referee and center judge: if the contact is high to the head and you deem it significant, we could support a roughing the passer, but no targeting here. Play 2, we see the quarterback, he takes a snap, he rolls left, he scrambles to the left, he's going to throw downfield, and there's pressure from a defender. And as we go back and take a look at this hit on the quarterback, there's no question the QB is defenseless, and the defender, he comes in, launches up with the head, attacks the head, and makes forcible contact to the head or neck area of the quarterback. And this is targeting. We get a flag from our center judge, and we would want roughing the passer with targeting here and let replay adjudicate the targeting. This play, paired with the 2-play vignette we just watched, which had a clear targeting and a no targeting play, this play really becomes now the minimum standard for targeting, paired with what is clear targeting and no targeting. Play 3 is from the Celebration Bowl. We're late in the 4th quarter. The quarterback throws to number 5 on a quick slant. He makes the catch and is down. Now, we get a flag from our umpire here for targeting. And if we go back and take a look, we see the defender comes in, lowers his head, leads with the head, and makes clear forcible contact to the receiver. Now, the question is, do we have a defenseless receiver? And as we go back and look at this from the original view of the play, even though there's some time between the catch and the hit, this receiver is defenseless. He can't defend himself. He never regained his balance totally. And the rule says when in question, the player is defenseless. So this is targeting a defenseless player. So we don't even have to evaluate Crown here, but you can make a strong case for Crown as well. But finally, this play illustrates 2 of the components of our rule change for this year. Even though the targeting is late in the 4th quarter, there's no carryover disqualification. And now, even though this is in the last game of the season, there is no targeting carryover disqualification to the following season. Play 4, the quarterback drops back. He's going to throw downfield. The catch is made, and we get a big hit from the defender. Now, we're going to get a flag down from the crew. And as we go back and take a look at the replays, we see that the receiver, no question, he's defenseless. And the defender leads with and attacks with the shoulder and makes forcible contact with the defenseless receiver's head. This is targeting, and replay can confirm all aspects of this targeting. Now, this play is an excellent illustration of having a targeting foul without helmet-to-helmet contact. Play 5, we see the quarterback. He's going to throw deep over the middle. There's a big hit, and both the defender and receiver are shaken up. Now, we get a flag down from the crew, and we support this flag as the rule states when in question, it is a foul for targeting. Now, replay is going to evaluate the contact, and remember, they must confirm all aspects of targeting to uphold the call on the field. We see clearly we have a defenseless receiver here, and there's forcible contact to the receiver's head. But as we go back and look at the indicator of targeting, the defender is playing the ball, his head is up, he never attacks the defender, their heads collide, but there's no clear indicator of targeting, so replay cannot confirm that aspect of targeting and properly overturns the targeting call on this play. This is well done on the field and in the replay booth. Play 6, the quarterback throws over the middle. There's a big hit by defender number 2, and the ball is knocked loose. Now, there's no flag on the field, but as we go back and take a look at the replays, defender number 2, he leads with the head and attacks the defenseless receiver, and replay can also confirm there's forcible contact to the head of this defenseless receiver. So replay confirms all aspects of targeting, and they create this foul from the booth, and that's properly done. And here is another example of a second half targeting foul in the final game of the season for the defense. They're in the FCS playoffs, but now there is no carryover disqualification for targeting. Play 7, the quarterback is under heavy pressure. He scrambles out. He throws to his safety valve, the back, who is tackled immediately and driven back. Now, as we go back and take a look at the replay, we see that the left tackle and left guard both block the rushing defender, and they knock him off his feet. Then the left guard, number 71, he's going to dive and attack with his head into the defender's head. This is clearly a personal foul for unnecessary roughness, but the defender is a player on the ground and is considered defenseless, so this is a personal foul with targeting, as number 71 attacks, leads with the head, and makes forcible contact to the head of his defenseless opponent. This is targeting, and a good alert from our center judge to stay with the action and get the marker down. Well done. Our final play, and it's really a heads up to our referees and center judges. We see the quarterback, he hands off, he's going to carry out a fake, he's hit by a defender, number 8, and it's a solid shot, a calling card in a way. And this is the type hit, especially on our quarterback, that we need to get a flag down on the field. And there's no question that this should be a personal foul, unnecessary roughness. And as a referee and center judge, when our quarterback is threatened, we need to stay alert to any action and evaluate any contact to that player. Now, there was some question on this play. Could this be targeting? Could it be created from replay? Obviously, we know replay cannot create the personal foul, unnecessary roughness, but replay couldn't make the quarterback defenseless as he's carrying out a fake to really draw defenders. So there's question there. And then the defender did keep his head up. At least there's a debate here if there's a clear indicator, but this play needs to have a flag down on the field for a personal foul. Well, that's it for our targeting plays, and we need to do a great job with targeting. And as stated, this is our most important player safety call that we will make, so we have got to be spot on here. Best of luck to all.